Hello everybody, welcome back to another installment of Fallout 4 The Collector, the playthrough where we, as an average scavenger, try to find every magazine, every bobblehead, every holotape game, and any other collectibles we deem worthy. If you're on YouTube and this is your first experience to this playthrough, please do check the pinned comment. You will be able to see VODs of the entire series organized into one playlist, and eventually this will be a video as well. You can see the video if that has released. Welcome in, everybody. Kitty, congrats on grabbing the first redeem today over on Twitch, and hello to you and Cemetery Chick, Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers, VOD watchers. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to go ahead and move right along into getting the game started up. Yesterday, or not yesterday, but last time we played this, we cleared most of the southeast corner of the map. We are now getting to the part where it's basically just southwest part of the map, glowing sea, and then a couple of cleanup. We are in the closing stages, and I'm going to see if I can close out this playthrough this week. The video editing is already in process. I have done a second pass edit on 12 of the streams, and we have done 13 so far. It's going to be a long one. Not Crabmaster long, but pretty long. Hey, Faded Epitaph, good to see you. Hope you've been well. All right, we're just waiting for Fallout 4 to launch. Hey, Maiko, thank you for 42 months and all of your support. Really appreciate you.
And clever message.
It is. Your heart always belongs in Fallout 4, mine too. And yes, the days have been treating me well. Thank you very much. Now, if I can just get OBS to capture Fallout 4, we'll be on our way. There we go. Yeah, that was my last save. Okay, there we go. 221 streams you've been here just to collect your redeem. That's not even all of the streams. That's just since we've had a redeem to count them. That is amazing. All right, so I'm pulling up the map that I have here. Did we get everything here? I think we did. I think I got the small guns bobblehead. I think it's just Vault 95. And then glowing sea. Right, let's make a break for Vault 95. Far Harbor is the best DLC from any game. I am very partial to Old World Blues. So in this playthrough, we are trying to get all of the major collectibles and then some. So we're heading to Vault 95 because there is a Big Guns bobblehead there. What about Dead Money? Dead Money is amazing thematically. And the writing and the world building, it's kind of less fun to play after the first time you've played it. So, you know, like Old World Blues, I think, is a little more fun on multiple playthroughs. Dead Money can get a little exhausting. Good, but felt like you were in hell. Right, which is really good the first time you feel that way because it's a really unique experience in a game. But when you're just having a fun, casual playthrough afterwards, you don't always want to feel that way again. Oh, I've got an infection. Okay. What did I just take? I didn't realize you could take things by clicking the center scroll wheel on the mouse, so I accidentally just did that. Oh, am I out of purified water? I think I am. What do I have for dirty water? I have 1. Oh, was that a psycho? What was that? Overdrive? Wait, you're dead already? Well, we're off to an amazing start. And I have no bottles. I've been neglecting the water situation, I suppose. Whoa! Apparently the Brotherhood is hostile with me? I didn't want to do it. You made me do it. Look what you made me do. Properly hydrated with... What did I do to the Brotherhood? I don't know. They attacked me one time in a vertibird, and now it seems like they're going to be hostile to me every time. So that's a fun little wrinkle. I think we're going about this way. Now, why do I feel like I remember there being an Assaultron in Vault 95? Loading car, no big deal. Might even remember there were 2 Assaultrons. Yep. Whoa, it's floating at me. That is spooky as hell. And of course they've got mannequins everywhere. Hindsight doing work, right? Amazing pickup. Apparently... I looked at the mod page again, and it said that there's a unique legendary of the anti-material rifle in the glowing sea. So when we go that way, I'm gonna have to check for it. Okay, so I gotta keep in mind I need bottles. I'm grabbing a biometric scanner now because I'll need it later. I like how the elevator load zone even makes your flashlight dim. Okay. Perfectly normal security situation here. Hey, Dilly, what's up? Good to see you. Who? If I'm lucky, there will be a place to fill purified water here. Thought I turned the radio off. Okay, so I guess that doesn't affect world radios? I even looked for a mod for, like, DMCA-free radio music, and I couldn't find one. Oh, hi. Ooh, a legendary. Okay, I got lucky on that one. This looks like a scene out of the TV show. Got that gunner sleeping at the wheel. It's been a long week. Okay, so there's still a gunner here. I wonder who they're in a fight with, if not me. I'm not familiar with what that is. So a couple things that would be nice here are beds and purified water. There's a bed. Carrying too much, the iguana bits did it. Is this Fallout London? Do I think it's a great game? This is regular Fallout 4. Well, with a little bit of mods. I think it's a pretty good game. I think it's a good sandbox. There's got to be some stuff I can drop. Drive-by interaction. What's up, Pervicious? And here we are, Big Guns bobblehead. I don't know if the anti-power armor rifle counts as a big gun. If it does, that'll do even more damage. What mods? Mostly just gun mods. Just added a bunch of guns to the game. Good luck on the run. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I have a level up. Let's get steady aim in case I need to do some hip fire. Now, technically, I got the bobblehead. I could get out of here. I would like to see if I can find a kitchen. Do I think Fallout London is the best game so far from Fallout?
That's it.
It's the only Fallout thing that I have played and not beaten besides Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, so it was pretty good for a mod. It's incredible. Fallout 2 and New Vegas will always be top for you. I think so as far as the world, but when it comes time to pick a game to play, I end up playing 4 more often. We'll see if there's a kitchen maybe upstairs or something. Liked Fallout 2 a lot as well. Yeah, it's definitely kind of a favorite in the community, especially the ones who like the more grim and dark ones. What do I have negative to say about it? Not really anything. I just kind of dropped it in favor of streaming other things. For a mod, it's quite incredible. And a monstrosity you have there. You've got a semi-auto shotgun with a scope and no stock. Or did you mean about Fallout 4? What do I have to say negative about Fallout 4? What's the intention with this here firearm, son? So you were live and just wanted to stop by and mention how much I've been loving your Kenshi series VODs. Been addicted. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you very much. Man, Kenshi is such a fun game. We still stream Kenshi every Saturday and Sunday. But if you're still on the first playthrough series, I totally get it. And yeah, thanks for stopping by and saying that. I appreciate it. We just wrapped a new Kenshi series, so that'll be a video as soon as I edit it, although this will probably be a video first. Borealis, hello, welcome in. I found a couple purified waters, which is nice, but... Did I just do a big circle? What did I do? What's my opinion about the TV series? It's good. I wouldn't take it too seriously as like an absolute Bible of the lore of Fallout, but it's a good, fun show, and I think the creators of the series really like Fallout, and I think that shows. I wish we had seen Cazadors in season 2, but, you know, it is what it is. Vault was so confusing to you, got lost so many times. They're like labyrinths. Temperature likeness 3. Don't I agree with the TV series? And what is a Cazador? I don't think there was anything major that I didn't agree with the TV series. I think there were just kind of some really convenient stuff with the NCR. And Cazador is a giant tarantula hawk moth that was in New Vegas. They were very cool, very scary, and I think they would have been a good addition to the show.
Got it.
Would like to not meet the giant mutant hawk moth, but think of the tension. Like, I do feel like we're at the point where we can have a little bit of spoilers for Fallout 2 or the TV show. I'm not going to go into anything major, but we saw the Rad Roach confrontation and we saw the Rad Scorpion confrontation, and those were both awesome. Goats and Scarves, what's up? Good to see you. All right. Now that's what I call water. The water of life. Let's just go ahead and get a quick save. What's my opinion of the Hannah Montana boy playing in the Fallout TV series? Also, is he in the second season? Yes, and I think he does a good job. I think he does a good job carrying, the character. And I think I liked his character arc more in the second season than in the first season. Wagyu Bites bundle arrived earlier than expected. Is this some kind of meats by mail program? $22 purified water, and here I was, worried that I didn't have enough. Okay, so we gotta save. Next place we're gonna go is the Federal Surveillance Center, which is right on the glowing sea. There's a covert ops manual. A jerky company run by a YouTube farming, fishing, and hunting channel. Oh, very cool. I hope you enjoy. So it's kind of like here. We'll probably see it from there. And then we've basically got no more excuses to stop dilly-dallying and go into the glowing sea. Would I like to see Miley Cyrus in season 3? You know what? If she is committed to the role and she wants to give it a go, why not? People want to enjoy Fallout and contribute to the media. I'm all for it. And like turning yourself into a human glow stick to really get the rave going. I have been saving up all of my stealth boys for this. Guess I'll need the water that I got too to do some Rad-X. We'll probably end up doing some Rad-Away as well. I think I have a rad suit. Am I wearing anything pocketed? See, I will have to drop some stuff to wear the rad suit, but wish you good luck and Godspeed. Thank you. Would I like her to be a ghoul? These seem like really weird and specific questions, but I mean, I'm sure she could pull a ghoul off. Already finished one bag, the blander option. Jalapeno and cheese version is pretty good. Still wish it was a bit spicier or more seasoning. Hannah Montana is a super mutant. There you go. I thought the Federal Surveillance Center was closer to the mainland, not so much in the glowing sea. Not Hannah Montana, but you can feel a super mutant pink pony club coming out with this line of questioning. Think you'll give Starfield another chance? Saw they just dropped a new update plus DLC. I don't know if Starfield is really my lane. I just didn't enjoy it that much. Okay, you're dead. Is the ghoul accurate in Season 1? They kind of invented a new thing where they can take medicine to stop from turning into a ghoul. I don't think that was in any Fallout game before that. So I think that's a little new. Felt very short and sort of devoid of heart. Enjoyed the first Outer Worlds and its DLC a lot more. See, Outer Worlds also fell very short for me, unfortunately. What did I just see over there? Oh. That's a glowing Deathclaw fighting 2 mega rad scorpions. This what I'm looking for? Federal supply cache. I think this place is full of ghouls. Let's see. Okay, this is not what I was thinking it was. It would be nice if it was not irradiated in here. Am I crouched? I am. 3 mini nukes. Well, what I can do, I can put on the hazmat suit. Oh, I'm still taking rads. I thought maybe if I put that on, I would be able to sleep, but I guess not. Rad storms are wild. Yeah, they're a great effect, aren't they? Supposing now that maybe I should have stocked up more Radex. Where exactly? And like maybe a little south, actually. Let's try that. You remember it being an area kind of like this. Wow, that is so much of my health gone. There it is. I may have to switch to the hazmat suit. Installation K21B. Thought the magazine was up here, but guess I'm wrong. At least there's plenty of purified water. It's funny when you eat certain chems, it sounds like you're chewing a bunch of old Pez. Alright, I think, let's try this for now. Remember there being a lot of people here. Ah, synths, okay. So there's, in Fallout 4 Frost, this is full of Enclave. Took a bullet to the knee. Surveillance device, and it's just a radio. What are you trying to say, Bethesda? This is a nice place. Let's wait and see about the inhabitants before we decide that. Much again. Couple leaded pieces. Well, this is just a better chest piece altogether. Don't need this weapon. How is the collecting coming along? It's getting there. Probably junk I can get rid of as well. Might be a good time for the mysterious serum. Like, not right this very moment, but just this whole general quandary. Got an XO1 torso. Souvenir drinking glass. Can't recall what that serum does. It reduces like 36,000 rads. Also gives you strength and damage resistance. Okay, so the thing is, I was super hoping for a bed in here.
Got
it. You would give me 20mm rounds when I can't carry them. Where the magazine is in here as well. Terminal, right? That I might have to do something with. Ah, there's the magazine. March has a likeness of 0. Sword 1. Hurt 1. What game's coming am I excited about or interested in, if any? I can't really think of any new ones coming out. That I'm interested in. Pragmata and Exodus. Is Exodus the one from the Mass Effect creators? Not the soldiers you're looking for, even sneakier. Kind of miss Moira when you play Fallout 4. Diamond City needs a Moira. I do think Fallout 4 doesn't really have that many, like, fun, memorable characters. There's Nick. I feel like Nick is a favorite. Guy with Swada, he's okay, but very one-dimensional. Doesn't really have the charm. But where am I supposed to save in the glowing sea? I have to drop a ton of stuff for the... You know what? Drop Quincy's Last Stand. Let's see how long a mysterious serum lasts. Oh, it makes me tired. Okay. Well, I guess we can do Nuka Quantums about that. Bet you couldn't have a mod where you can pitch a medium-sized tent with a cot or something. Yeah. Like, I often talk about, New Vegas has, like, a sleeping bag. No, I think Virgil has places you can sleep, so... See, there's the crater... Sentinel site... Virgil's laboratory. Let's head towards the crater. I don't know that there's a place there to sleep, but we can check. What's my 12-7 ammo doing? I have 56, okay. Not a ton. We'll see if we can clear this place. I know it's not where I said I was going, but we'll check it out. That looks like a fun pistol. Yeah, it's the 12.7 millimeter pistol from New Vegas. .5 times damage. Yeah, that's ninja. That was a good perk to get. Fire will purge the rads. Which is funny because I'm really playing with fire here. I mean, at least I've got adrenaline from not sleeping, but...
Sweet.
Ah, so this is if I wanted a fusion core. You could sell the fusion core. I can't afford the weight. how do I get out of here then? Drop the hazmat suit, who needs that? I guess I've got to be able to get down from here somehow. Okay, people are waking up. There's definitely an area I hadn't seen. Oh, maybe here. Ah, okay. That'll do it. No beds is kind of rough, huh? This is a big risk, but I want to see. Just one shot of Deathclaw? Yeah, well, let's see. I have 15% adrenaline. Right now I'm doing... This weapon is doing 815 damage, and I get a 3.5 times multiplier for sneaking, plus all of my ranks of guns and ammo. Yes, indeed. 815. I likely did somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000 damage with that. Trying to one-shot a god or something. I mean, listen, you bring a really big gun for really big enemies. Just an average scaver. Yeah, we scavenged up a really big gun. I do think if it weren't impossible with mods or beyond my limits with mods, I think you should have to lay down a rifle like that. I don't think you should be able to sprint with it. I don't think you should be able to shoot it while standing. I think you should have to lay it down on a bipod and take the shot. And reloading should be slower, but there's only so much you can do in this framework. Okay, so there is a magazine here. This place looks inviting, doesn't it? Add nitpick. Somebody needs to hire me as a consultant.
The world will be shown Adam's glory.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Adam's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be done.
I'm here because
Do you seek division?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? What do you...
I just need to...
He has sought refuge. What do you...
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this, in truth.
Uh-huh.
Though he came to trade with us on a few... You can find him south...
I was hoping there would be a place... Well, here's the astoundingly awesome tales. Curse of the Burned. We may have to get to Virgil. Who is kind of down here. I think there's a bed he lets you use. I grew up on the mountains of Skyrim. Your barriers can't stop me. This is the capsized factory. This is the decrepit factory. All right, we do have some ads on Twitch. Thank you for hanging in there through the ads. We're just going to go ahead and get through these. I think this is generally not the way they intend you to approach this. Hey, here's the rocky cave. Bethesda wants to add a sense of realism to the next Fallout game. Have it so the critters will start tearing apart another critter you just murked. Good way to distract them is to take something down and let them deal with the mess. That would be good.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. I'm not
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was... I knew that. And so you... Then what do you...
Uh-huh. I know you were part of it.
How the heck? No. Why are you...
Relax. I just needed...
Wait, what? You want... Never mind. What we...
Sure. I'm trying to find my son.
Oh, yeah. If you're... I can't...
You help me and I'll help you.
All right.
Uh-huh.
If I help you,
Right.
it could work. I think.
Mhm.
All right. Let's.
Uh-huh.
First things.
Yeah, they use...
Well, it's commonly deemed the real...
We're just kind of flying through the dialogue here.
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. Courser, operation, they're very...
Let's go. Just point...
Well, every quarter, it's embedded in a chip. Now, I don't know exactly. You're going to have to...
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary...
Sure.
Now, when you get... Follow this... Not gonna...
All right. Tesla Science. Rocket science for toddlers.
Protect and serve.
Does he also not have a bed? There's got to be somewhere you can sleep in the glowing sea. Seems as though he does not. Do super mutants sleep? So he has a bed, but it is not a human bed. It is a bunch of tires and rebar. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Why would he have a bed for visitors?
Courser, don't underestimate it. The chip's no good if you're dead.
All right, so it seems like we have two options. We can move toward the Sentinel site and hope there's a bed there. Or we can try to make our way out of the glowing sea. Let's check the Sentinel site. I feel like there would be a bed there. Oh, see, look, I've got legendary slow time on aiming again. Randomly. On this gun that doesn't have it. Parched from lack of water. Let's see what we can get for a level up. Ooh, Rifleman. Now do double damage and ignore 30% of a target's armor. So that is the last damage upgrade we're going to get this run, I think. This just seems like an area where things are going to ambush me if I go down there. It's tense out here. Actually, a tent would be nice for a save. You know what would be cool? Going back to something we were talking about previously. Imagine if they brought back strength requirements for weapons in Fallout 4, because Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas all had strength requirements to use weapons effectively. Imagine if they had that and some of the really heavy weapons required more than 10 strength, so you could only effectively use them either with buffs like chems or in power armor. Okay, there's the Sentinel site. A lot of stuff has this weird electric blue glow to it out here. Forget how you get into the Sentinel site. You just walk up to the front door. That doesn't seem right. Seems more reasonable, to be honest. You don't have a lot in strength, so you shouldn't be able to whip around a minigun or quad-barrel missile launcher. Yeah, exactly. Okay, for this place, let's put our equipment back on. Because we would like to have the damage resistance. Nope. Collision had me almost walk off. Finally found all 35 star cores in Nuka World. Know where the last one is, but you have to get the power turned back on to the whole area before you can do it. Right. Very nice. It's quite the scavenger hunt. Here it is, astoundingly awesome tales. Giant insects invade, gain +5 radiation resistance. First you're like, oh, there's one and another and two more, and soon enough you're hunting the same area 30 times trying to find just one. Yep. Beef jerky face Carl was just trying to have a ghoulish little nap, and I had to come along and remotely remove his head from his shoulders. Well, see, the thing is, I was going to interrupt his nap, and he gets a little unpleasant when that happens. Oh, I have to do the override holotape every time. Gotcha. Get the feeling this elevator's probably not gonna work. Yeah. Guessing you're staying crouched for the sneak bonus? Yes. And just generally, so that enemies are less likely to detect me before I can detect them. Although I think there are mole rats here that kind of pop out of the ground, no matter what you do. We're just being thorough and cautious. Is that one that I've killed? Probably. Is that a full nuke? Yes, so these are short-range bombs that you actually have to come here and collect in the Brotherhood quest, if you do that one. A nocturnal missile launcher. I'm fine, what do you mean? 5.56 ammo is cheap compared to the cost of not being sure. Oh, that's a child of Adam. We have a bed. Let's go. I knew it was worth the risk. Feel ill and you're thirsty? Well, I don't even care. Tend not to use the missile launchers or mini nuke launchers since ammo doesn't weigh anything. You just collect all the missiles and mini nukes you can find and sell them in Diamond City or something. So in survival, they do have weight, and it's quite a lot. Infusion cores also have weight, which is why I said earlier that I couldn't afford to carry the one that we found. I'll be honest, I don't even really think I have to go through the rest of this dungeon. Hey, Todd, welcome in. How you doing? Todd, pretty good roll. A 9 and 2 10s. Howdy, howdy, good to have you. How goes this run? We're wrapping up. We're in kind of the slower story-based parts right now, but we're getting there. Ah, see, that one was still alive. As was that one. And that one. That ghoul won't be in Fallout 5. So, with that done, there's a couple things we can do. It's nice to know that someone else does that with ghouls on the ground. Better to waste a bullet to be sure than have your face gummed off by an angry feral. Exactly. And I mean, I've still got 160 rounds left for this gun, so it just makes sense. So let's go... How do we want to play this? Oh, that's a lot of rads. Well, that hurt. So we're going to want to head kind of back up this way. This is probably the shortest path out of the glowing sea from here. Darn skeeters. Yeah, and the one of them was even all fuzzy and hairy, like the ones that we get down here in Florida that actually hurt when they bite. Choosing not to fast travel, there is no fast travel on survival mode. There's an iBot out here. You have hairy mosquitoes in Florida. They're called gallinippers, and they're like the size of a small coin. Was this, this might have been a Savage Deathclaw? Alpha Deathclaw. Am I taking rads at the moment with the hazmat suit on? Yes, but a relatively small amount. I'm hungry. I'll have a ribeye steak. You are still peckish. I'll have a second ribeye steak. We got Ron Swanson up here. Having his famous turf and turf. I think Ron would do pretty well surviving in the apocalypse. He did in The Last of Us. I haven't seen the TV show. Really good. Haven't seen any of season 2 though. I'm not much of a TV watcher. Look at this screenshot. Now, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. Okay, you know what? Let's cut back across. We'll head to Diamond City. Ah, the mysterious serum finally wore off. Maybe we can put our stuff back on. Have a Rad-X while we're at it. I can't tell if this is glowing sea or just Commonwealth weather being Commonwealth weather. The robotics park, right? Yeah, so this will be Commonwealth weather. Yeah, the vertibird. I'm watching the vertibird. I think out of the mods that I've added, this might be my favorite gun mod out of all of them. What's up, MQ Bush? Great to see you.
These rad storms are good for the skin.
Aren't they? They stimulate cellular regrowth, I think, probably. Hope you've been well. Smooth skin. We should be closing in on the available number of magazines and bobbleheads and such. Probably what I'll do after we wrap today's stream is tomorrow I'll try to get on Fallout and I'll go through and count against each category and see which ones we're missing. It can't be many. Sometimes for kicks and giggles, you like to blow up random cars as you stumble upon them. That's especially fun from the vertibirds. Am I gonna forget the way into Diamond City? Here we go.
I got so many flavors of mayhem for sale.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some of those flavors.
Hankering for melting face?
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
Just think how damn.
First of all, did this mod give Cricket any special legendary weapons?
Anyway, it's something to think about, I guess. Here's Frankie Carl with a song that, frankly, sounds a little too good to be true. I'm not saying he was embellishing, well, no, okay, I guess I am saying that. Never mind. Here's one more to my...
Doesn't look like it. Spray and pray, of course, as always. Alright, so as far as ammo, I definitely need 12.7. .556. I'm actually amazed. Oh, wait, she does have 20mm rounds. Okay, let's see if I can carry all that. Yep, still can. I think it was in Fallout 76, there was a parking lot with a bunch of old cars in it. If you made one explode, it set off a chain reaction, and they all went up one by one. There is, in Fallout 3, there is a, like, highway section between two metro tunnels that is the same. I remember the first time I had to fight a ghoul there, and I emptied my magazine, and it resulted in one car being blown up, and then the entire tunnel system the whole way down. You remember that one from Fallout 3, yeah. Alright, so let me see here how we want to organize these. We'll take my tumblers today. We'll take Grognak out of this one. Then here we'll put Astoundingly Awesome Tales. And tumblers today. So by my count, we might be missing 2 Awesome Tales. Put our guns and bullets here. I know I'm missing 1 guns and bullets. Remember there was a stretch of road out west that would do that also? They were spaced out enough so one explosion would cause another to cook off. It's just awesome when that happens organically. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 10 guns and bullets. I will overhaul this whole system. I'm just trying to look for the best way to do it now. Maybe, can we fit the Grognak in here? Yeah. This must be my live and love shelf. This is my covert operations and maybe wasteland survival guide. I have another La Coiffe to go here, I think. Let's do that, and Hot Rodder. Unstoppables. I have an Unstoppables down here as well. I have 2 Unstoppables here. Wow, we have so many. We're gonna need even more shelves. I have here, wait, I see a Tesla Science here. Is that glitched? Interesting. All right, well, let's make a couple more then. YouTube captions were convinced you have a copy of Hot Rotor. Send Rotor right over, Rotor. Let's see, I think it's furniture shelves. Need screws. Oh, you know what? We can put them in the racks for now. I get the Tales of a Junktown Jerky vendor and Wasteland Survival Guide confused with the covers sometimes. Ada, welcome in. Good to see you. Tesla Science. We got a total hack here. Total hack goes here. That may be all of them. All of the total hack, I mean. Not all of everything. So, we should have 17 plus 19 is 36. Plus 19 is 55. Plus 19 is 74. Plus 18 should be 92, 97, 99, 104. Does that sound correct? Wonder how many we're missing. And is that all of it? We got all the bobbleheads. Let's go. See, persistence pays off. What a thing, huh? There we go. We are not using the final breath right now, so I'm gonna store that away also. Pretty good looking. Our wall of weapons that have accompanied us throughout the playthrough, including many modded ones that are quite cool. All right, now I'm gonna check something here. So if I go to mod config, collectibles helper, base game, I can toggle quest markers for these and see like what I'm missing, what the remaining ones are. I know I have total hack. I don't need that. So. Where would it be? Figured it would be one of these. I wonder if there's anything for this in the stats. There's junk collected. Oh, magazines found 108. Okay, well that's a good one to know. And bobbleheads collected 20. All right, let's sleep until 6 a.m. Little parched and peckish. All right, I know right away one magazine we can grab because I forgot to do it when we were able, and that is the Massachusetts Surgical Journal at the library. Probably see if Percy has any 12-7. Borealis gonna head off and get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us. Always good to see you. Hope you have a good one. 7 ammo, we'll go ahead and take that. And then I wonder if there's just stuff we're carrying that we don't really need that might be weighing us down.
Take a look.
Oh, this all seems like, well, we probably don't need 35 rataways. We'll drop some 12 gauge as well. 305. Okay, we have 20 pounds of spare carry capacity. All right, we'll start with the library. And then try to find a quick place to rest and then probably tackle green tech genetics. That one won't get us a magazine directly, but it'll get us into the railroad, which will get us a magazine. I think, anyways. I don't think I need to do tradecraft with Deacon, but maybe I do. I feel like once I have the Courser chip, I can go into the railroad and have them decode it for me. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, this goes down into Copley Station. Okay, that's interesting. Forgot about that. I have to say, I think that mysterious serum carried me in the glowing sea, because I was taking hits that really should have been really nasty, and it was barely damaging me. There we go, Massachusetts Surgical Journal, finding your funny bone. I need that one. Go ahead, grab a quick save, and we'll try green tech. Wait, I thought... But we'll do these anyway. Hope the Brotherhood at the police station aren't hostile to me. Although, you know, maybe we don't need Dan's to go in and get the one, the magazine that's at ArcJet. So it's looking like we'll have 2 long-term playthroughs wrapped up. We just wrapped up Kenshi's Weakest Warrior. That one came to a close. Looks like we're going to get this one wrapped up this week. I may take a couple shorter playthrough games while I focus on editing for a little bit. Gonna try to get this Fallout video done. I'm hoping by this weekend. We'll see if that happens. And then get into the Kenshi video, but in the intervening time will probably be a good time to play Resident Evil Requiem finally. Got a couple shorter Fallout projects that I want to check out too. I want to check out some Liminal Spaces mods for Fallout 4 and the Fallout Chicago mod for New Vegas. All right, we're looking for a big green building. Big green building. That looks like it.
Coursers on the 2nd floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are...
Not gonna pass up those bottle caps. Does that gun one-shot everything? Kind of seems like it at this point, doesn't it? It's, it should have about really high, 44 Magnum power. So about 220. Now keep in mind, I am level 46. I've got all the ranks of Lone Wanderer. I've got all the ranks of Gunslinger.
Courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the 2nd intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Wow, even the legendary. Yeah, it's possible the balance on this is a little bit off towards the end. Even this less powerful one does pretty well.
Barricades, stairwells, and hallways if you haven't already.
I knew there was one with the missile launcher. You like the sights? Me too. Well, we get to do that again. You know what? We have a little Twitch ad break. I think I'll just go ahead and start the ad break, and then I'll come back fresh, and we'll do green tech again, and maybe we'll try to eliminate that missile launcher one first. I'll see you in just a minute. Thanks for hanging in there dealing with the ads. I do run the mid-roll ads to keep the pre-roll ads off and make the channel easier to find. Appreciate you.
I can feel it. They're gonna come to life any second, and I'm gonna regret ever poking around back here.
Please. Get out order. Fail zone.
What did I tell you? Oh, okay, he said stand by, we are almost there. But I swear to God, my brain-rotted brain heard senpai, we are almost there. You just needed to know that. Nice disarm, thank you. Disarm or disarm? I understand if you want to leave and not come back after that. Some of the games you've been playing, I'm just asking how you doing. Stunt jump. No notes. Anybody else a fan of the stoned octopus?
You'll both be today's main course if you don't do something. Activate your defense ability. Separate from ally. That's my defense ability? That might be the that might be the hardest I've ever laughed at a game on here. I thought I was gonna kick him or something.
Come on, we got this. We got this. Let's do it. Nothing to it. Oh boy, wow. I know it's difficult when you're starting out and you want more. So I read that that had explosives in it, and I thought, neat. Maybe if I break it in, or if I break into it, it'll give me a grenade.
Get out of that room. You didn't pay for that room. You don't have a key card. Toilet! I got so excited for the toilet. I didn't check to see if the sink worked first.
I wonder if I can spot these hogs from afar. Nope, or from a close. Today I lost the piss lottery, and that's what my chat became about. Really don't want to die to a rad roach. I appreciate you. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I appreciate you. Big appreciation all the way around.
All right. Thank you for that. Thanks for dealing with the ads. We are back into the game. And this time, hopefully, not to be blown up by a missile launcher. If I can choose how things will go. Charlotte, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Something's blowing up, but today that is none of my business. I don't recall if there's necessarily a closer bed to Green Tech. Are you really near Diamond City if nothing's exploding in the distance? A great question. Hey, AJ, welcome in. How goes the collecting? Where are we off to right now? Right now, we are off to Green Tech Genetics to get a courser chip. That'll bring us into the railroad. We need to eventually get as far as the Institute to gather all the magazines. Right now, we are sitting at 20 bobbleheads collected out of 20 and 108 magazines. So we are fast making progress. I say fast. This is stream 14. Like, that's what happens when you just keep putting in the hours. You eventually progress your goals. You think we'll see the glowing sea this stream? Been there and back. Putting in the hours to get Smart Falcon 2 trillion fans and Uma Musume, it's a collective effort. More fans than there are people on Earth. You know, if you made a YouTube video about this, I would support it. 274. You know, we got enough stim packs. We'll burn one.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Gonna have to catch that section tomorrow with the VOD. Yeah, it was a pretty cool section. We got, as far as I can tell, we got all the magazines from the glowing sea. Good to see Serenity still putting in the work. Indeed. Ooh. Recon hardened 22 PDW. Wow. Okay. The 22 PDW kind of rips. I'm not even invested in machine guns. That's the Calico. It is. Hey, Wheezy. There you go. Toss that missile launcher down there. That's a sick gun. Yeah, I haven't used it this playthrough because I'm not really doing automatics. Recognized it right away. It was a staple in 80s and 90s sci-fi films. Yeah, you don't see it as often in 22. Usually you see it in 9mm.
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
I don't need to get in here. Was anxious about that gunner with a missile launcher. Took us out before you got in here. So this is our second time doing green tech genetics. Original was a 9mm, 50 or 100. Yeah. I hear a turret, but...
Fall back to original position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
Honestly, by this point in the game, you're kind of doing absurd damage to stuff.
Alive. Need to get to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Well, also with 100 magazines on my side, increasing critical attacks and things is helping. Just never caught on for military or law enforcement use, especially after the P90 came out. You know, the Calico, I think, was kind of reputed to not be as reliable. Girlfriend wants you to know she also enjoys your streams, usually watches them with you while crocheting or playing Hollow Knight. Hey, I love that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm glad it can be a whole family activity. Well, maybe not whole family. Don't bring your children here. I think once you reach a certain point in any Bethesda game, the world trembles when you crouch walk. Wasn't it had a tendency to jam with the 100-round mags? Yeah, exactly. And you just can't have that for serious operations. Oh, you survived a shot. Very Sam Fisher. Don't have children, but we do have reptiles. Our snake has watched some VODs. What type of snake? Thought about getting a little hog nose or something. They used to have crested geckos and things like that, curly-tailed lizards. Yeah, how dare you make me shoot twice? The courser will not make this same mistake. For in hindsight, that would be a very bad decision. It's a corn snake. Oh, very cool. Name is Archie and he's orange. Have to send a pic of him in the Discord. Yes, pet pictures are always welcome in there.
Okay, just don't shoot. Let you come here.
Me? What do you want with me? Wow! He tanked it. Didn't take that. Also have a crested gecko. Her name is Taco. There a bed up here, or am I misremembering? Have the courser chip analyzed. Oh yeah, elevator control as well. All right, that should get us into the railroad. Which will also get us an, I want to say, astoundingly awesome tales. Oh, we got a level up. You know what? We'll get agility. And then next level we'll get quick hands. Reload even faster. Whoa! Hello! Bokeh effect? Okay, it's gone now. Yeah, that would be a super cool effect for photos and stuff if I could make it happen intentionally. Not convinced you're a raider, but the second I am... Oh, you're the one I freed from Green Tech. Okay. And you all thought I was gonna pull the trigger. What kind of man do you take me for? A good one. Aw, somebody's flattering. Hmm. My reputation is too wholesome and soft. How will I ever be able to play an evil character? I guess that's a problem to solve if and when I ever decide to play an evil character. I do tend to mostly play characters who do the right thing or are kind of neutral at best, I guess.
Des says we stay here until you leave.
Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more.
Yeah, that was me.
That's what the report. So why?
I needed a courser chip.
You have. Follow me.
There we go. We didn't even have to get into the switchboard. We will have to sneak in there later to get the potentially the last covert operations manual. Struggle to play evil characters. Took you a long time to do a Legion playthrough in New Vegas. I used to do it occasionally in high school when I would get bored of playing good characters because me and my best friend in high school played a ton of New Vegas after school all the time, so we had many playthroughs. Astoundingly awesome tales. A gorilla ate my patrol car. 5% damage, bonus damage with the cryolator. You think your deliverer's pretty cool, huh? Well, how about this one?
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages.
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man.
I'm gonna make sure you don't use any of your attempts. I'm watching you, Tom.
Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator.
The latest
Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard. I got you. Software in.
Switchboard, Doc.
Come on. Show me that sweet bass note. Come on, baby. There we got it.
I don't have anything
We
to
got
say.
the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Nicely done. No attempts used.
Start working on the rest.
Right.
And you. But to be crystal clear, if you use that
Uh-huh.
All right, so technically I need to go back to the glowing sea.
outsider.
Can I get a bed rest? Yes. This scene feels so 90s hacker. I need to watch that again. Is Hacker the one with the whole follow the white rabbit thing? That's the Matrix? Oh, wait, really? Man, I got those wires really crossed. To be fair, they have a similar aesthetic. At least that part of it before Matrix goes all like underworld machines and Nebuchadnezzar and stuff like that. All right, back to the glowing sea. Just have to cross the entire map with no fast travel. This was a great idea, Bethesda. Maybe it's also in Hacker, but it's definitely in the Matrix. Maybe it is. I'll have to look into it. Oh man, does anybody remember The Cube? Movie with a bunch of people trapped in this like construct of multiple rooms that are like a series of cubes, and they have to try to get out, and like each room has a different deadly trap. Somebody made a game that followed the same sort of premise. Heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Remember the poster? I think it used to come on the Sci-Fi Channel when I was a kid. Toasty, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Hope things have been good. Let's see you one-shot Swan. So Swan has already been taken out with my 20mm anti-power armor rifle, and I want to say he took 6 shots from it. Mostly just work, sleep, repeat. I get you. Thanks for making time to come by and say hello. Not bad? No, it's not too bad. He definitely hit us face first with a rock before he went out. To be fair, it wasn't a sneak attack. He was already, a vertibird had already woke him up. Did I get the magazine from the library yet? I did. Thank you for checking that, because I know I had forgotten to do that after explicitly stating that that was a goal. Wanted to make sure since you were nearby. Yeah, absolutely appreciate it. Would have to make some real fun of myself in the video if I had been back by there multiple times and still hadn't gotten it. Which, you know, I'm going to try to get the length of the video down, but right now it's sitting at about 5 hours. And I know that some of the audience does enjoy, longer videos, but I do try to keep them kind of more dense. But you figure if there's 100 magazines, I think closer to 120, and I devote even 2 minutes to each one, that's already a 4-hour video. So it's been a real question most of the time of how much detail to include at every moment. I should be going this way. Watch your Project Zomboid vid, it was very good. Oh, thank you very much. It was a bit experimental. I had a lot of fun with it and working with the voice actors and stuff. 122 magazines in the base game, so I am at 110. So undoubtedly there are a couple that I'm just not thinking about, or that, I'm forgetting and will have to be reminded of. So that's why, ideally before stream tomorrow, I get on and I cross-reference my list. Another 9 between Nuka World and Far Harbor. Yeah, and we're not going to do those DLCs just for a total of 9 extra magazines. Did I sleep just now? I'm going on autopilot a little bit. Can anybody confirm if I just slept in one of those sleeping bags? If not, I have to do it again to be sure. Typing something and you missed it. I did. Okay, thank you, AJ, for saving me. I was going to do a safety save. Can you tell from your stats? I don't know. I do a cheat save anyways. Instead of actually sleeping, I hit E real quick and then I hit tab to cancel out, which in theory marks down the save for the game, but keeps me from suffering the drawbacks of sleeping the full hour. All right, so we're aiming for Virgil. I love the cicada sound in certain parts of the map. They're on the bridge, maybe? You hear vertibird in the distance, indeed. All right, now let's see. Can I put on... Oh, I'm at 318. I probably can't on the hazmat suit. You know what? Let's just burn them. Mysterious serum. Tired from lack of sleep, but I got Nuka Quantums if that becomes an issue. And it'll also help me with damage resistance. Remember the first time going into the glowing sea? It was awesome. For all of Fallout 4's faults, Bethesda nailed the design of the glowing sea. Yes, the glowing sea, there was the buildup around it. And then actually going in there and the atmosphere effects and the high-level enemies and everything like that. And I plan to do more, maybe more exploring of it in my next big playthrough when I play as a Brotherhood heavy trooper in power armor with some awesome machine guns and stuff modded in. This will be a fun late game area for that. I'm gonna try to put basically a mob boss mod down here in the glowing sea that I have to get down here and destroy as one of my goals. The slow decay of the trees into the putrid-colored wasteland is awesome, I agree. And we're a little parched. We can stop for a drink. Really good Brotherhood of Steel mods on Nexus that have shown up lately. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some time and look at the mod list. Sounds like a pretty fun playthrough. Yeah, so there's a couple of mods. I want it to be a power armor playthrough. And there's a couple of really cool mods like Machine Guns Rebirth and Miniguns Rebirth, I believe, that add some variety to the miniguns and like heavy machine guns. I want to feel like a heavy trooper, kind of in a way that I feel like was maybe more possible in the early Fallouts. If you got power armor and you got a heavy weapon and you had good perks, you could really feel like a walking tank. Is that playthrough going to be survival as well? Yes. It'll probably be limited HUD, just like this one, and I may take a look at the power armor HUD replacers and see what is out there for it. Brotherhood of Steel infantry armor that is inspired by the 76 version. Okay, not actually familiar. Look some of the Brotherhood of Steel specific mods up and put them in a list on Discord if you want. I don't know how many Brotherhood specific mods I want, but I want heavy weapons. And if there are things that add like more mutants and abominations, especially if there's like a big like boss type, like unique behemoths, or something in the world that I can make it a goal to track them down and destroy them, that would be super cool. I think that's the same Deathclaw fighting the same Rad Scorpions as our last trip through here. To Super Mutant Redux that adds variants of super mutants. That might be worth looking into. I think I want to add centaurs and Wanamingos. Basically, the purpose of this playthrough was not necessarily to be a combat challenge, but I'm feeling like as we've reached the end of the playthrough, we are very powerful compared to the threats that we face. It would be cool if for the heavy trooper playthrough, I could have more enemy density and more enemy strength, so that the power scaling keeps up with how strong some of the weapons and skills and stuff will get at the end. Look up some mods given those parameters and shoot you a Discord message with a list of suggestions. Was I talking about Maypole? Yes. Yeah, I am looking into adding the Maypole. Wow, okay. Bigger guns, more spawns, and more monster variants. Anything else? I think that's the core of it. I still want it to be recognizable as Fallout 4, just with extra flavor and a little bit of overhaul on things that I think, you know, could be expanded. I don't want it to be radically changed. So no mod list like yours. Yeah, what do you have, like 800 or 1200 or something? Yeah, nothing like that. $577, yeah. This current mod list is like 52, and 80% of it is just individual guns.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need.
Mm-hmm. I have the code.
Suppose you did get rid of... How'd you...
The railroad helped me.
Oh, good. I would have Sorry. You're not the... I did the best. Came up with some schematic. Here's the shit. You know the crate.
Sure.
All the data. I'm
Good enough.
for the wreck.
Right.
But can you?
I got it covered.
Good. Good. And don't you forget our agreement. It's my only... Now go on. Take these and get to work.
Protect and serve.
Look some together, put up a list, and try to keep it to 50 or less. Also scout for mod conflicts. Hey, I appreciate it. Don't work yourself too hard. But yeah, if you want to shoot over some suggestions, I'll take a look at them. It won't be my next playthrough, but it's going to be my next, like, full run playthrough. I think the next thing we'll do is we'll take Icy Lootly here, and we will check out some of the kind of liminal and backrooms type mods, because I wanted to do that for a video. We'll replay one that I played about 2 or 3 years ago called The Wilderness that I think may have received some updates and things like that. That'll probably be just a couple of streams long. And that'll buy me some time while I'm editing the entire Kenshi Weakest Warrior playthrough. I have the VODs for Whispering Hills. I've thought about maybe going back and making a video out of that as well. We'll want to be... followed the left one. Are they still at the Museum of Freedom? Well, if we follow this one, we can get into College Square anyway. Whispering Hills is a Fallout mod? Yes, Whispering Hills is a Fallout horror total overhaul mod that brings you to Silent Hill. I should have a playlist for that on my channel as well, if you wanted to see the whole thing, but depending how timing works out, I may, like I said, edit it into a more condensed video. Next one after Bob is going to be the jet-fueled hatchet-wielding cannibal murder hobo. It sounds fun. Yeah, Whispering Hills was actually quite spooky, and if you're a Silent Hill fan, some of the areas were replicated quite well. How do I feel about plasma-based weapons as a heavy trooper? I think it's cool. I think if there's some good plasma or like railgun or Gauss overhauls or additions, that would be pretty cool. If I ever played the Some Guy series of mods in New Vegas, some of the writing isn't the best, but it at first adds bounty hunter missions that then open up to a wider story. I have not, but I would check it out. Power armors, yay or nay? If they're, I'll take a look at power armor stuff. Just make sure it fits the particular kind of vibe and aesthetic and everything. Okay, while we're here, so south of the capsized factory is a unique anti-power armor rifle. Wanted to see if I could find that while I'm here. Hey, thank you, Wheezy. I appreciate it. You helping me out and looking into these things. So I'm wondering if the raiders here have that power armor rifle. Or whoever they are. They sound like raiders. Deathclaw Hunter. Yep, I bet that's it. The Head Hunter. Oh my god. 53.5 pounds. Does double damage if the target is at full health. So somebody was saying it would be really cool if there was an instigating version. Well, here it is. Am I going to be able to carry this? 371. What mod is that from? That's the anti-power armor rifle mod, the one that I've been using. I don't know how I'm going to carry it out of here. Let's do a Nuka Quantum and a buff out. We gotta carry this thing home. I wonder if it works on a heavy weapon stand, because I doubt it goes on one of the normal weapon rack displays. Don't do drugs, kids, unless it's to carry a crap load of awesome weapons around. Listen, it helps my collecting, okay? So if the rifle weighs 52 pounds, and each bullet weighs 0.85 pounds, then the rifle and 20 rounds of ammo weighs 69 pounds. So that could easily be like a third or even more of the total weight you can carry. I do think it would be cool if mods had the power to be like, you can only use this weapon in power armor. Like maybe you can't aim down the sights and you can't run and you move ridiculously slow and you can barely reload it. Maybe you can't even fire it. But any of that would be cool if they could put restrictions on some of the like heavier weapons. Feels like a weapon that would take your arm off if you fired it. Throw your back out just trying to lift it to your shoulder. I mean, to be honest, the recoil probably wouldn't be that bad because the 50 pounds of it plus the suppressor would kind of take away a little of the recoil, but even trying to lift that thing and point it. I think there's a mod that modifies it so weapon usage is based on strength. And if you're using power armor, yeah, I was talking about something like that. It would be cool if that already exists. All right, question is, can I make it to my Diamond City home before the mysterious serum wears off? Oh, you know what? I was thinking that I was feeling kind of slower. It's because I don't have my Black Ops shin guard on. and the destroyer's left leg that both make me move more quickly. Alright, so now we got an infection. We are overtired. So let's antibiotics. Let's, I guess I could have done a regular Nuka instead of a quantum. Get some water. We just gotta make it home before the mysterious serum wears off. Hey, that looks like home, I tell you what. Why did that one explode? What happens if the serum wears off? I lose 5 strength, and that's the only thing that's making me, or keeping me able to carry the 50-pound unique weapon we just picked up. And home. We made it home. There's no place like home in an apocalypse. Alright, let me see something. So let's see if I put the heavy weapon stand here. Can't store it on a heavy weapon stand. Where can you store it? Oh, there, apparently. Yeah, I couldn't find any stands at the store that were, you know, made for this one, so I just had to adapt it a little bit. I just kind of had to make it work. Alright, so I believe we got an astoundingly awesome Tales. And what else did we get? Massachusetts Surgical Journal. And a picket fences. Oh, and a Robco fun. Okay. won't all fit here. Like there was a Grognak as well. That is a game. That is a holotape game, which we will want to store, but there's not a there's not as much of a automatic way to store those. Oh, and we'll want to go to Jamaica Plain as well. I forgot about that. All right, well, that's looking like some good progress. I'll do a little sorting and organizing and everything before stream tomorrow, as well as some counting of what all we're still missing. And I'll try to be back tomorrow a little earlier than I was on today. And we'll see about wrapping up the collection then. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for hanging out. It has been a very fun playthrough, and I'm looking forward to the satisfaction of having completed a collection. If you happen to be hanging out and you're new here, as I said at the top of stream, you can see the whole playlist in the pinned comments on my YouTube channel. You can also see the first part of this run was a challenge run. We have the scavenger video on my YouTube channel. And this one will also be a video, so you will have options on how to catch up with the series if the premise intrigues you and you would like to see more of it. Nice to see Fallout 4 again. Nice to see you again, MQBush. Found some mods in the last little bit. Sent you a message in Discord. Thank you, Wheezy. Okay, as usual, we're going to close the YouTube stream first. YouTube, thank you for being here with us, whether you were here live or you caught the VOD. I appreciate you, and I hope that you've enjoyed this installment of Fallout 4 The Collector as much as I have. I look forward to seeing you in another installment or maybe another series soon, but until that time happens, please take care of yourselves.